Big Melly is in the building, man.
It's the biggest boss, Ricky Rose. Hit your boy up on Twitter at Ricky Rose.
What's up, y'all? My name is Weezy Out Baby.
Got your hands, everybody!
It's the Good Time Show.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake. Young Money, yeah. Young Money, yeah. Young Money, yeah.
Vibes, can you hear me? Vibes.
Hey, I'm Nicki Minaj.
Tuned in to the Good Time Show.
I ain't gonna talk to you to death, man, you know what I'm saying? This here commercial-free hip-hop and R&B, and this here the T.I. Takeover, and this here the T.I. Takeover.
I'm glad to be back, man. It's a blessing to be on the radio, be able to see y'all again, man. It's good.
We are here on Fashion Friday with Tamara Delbridge.
Welcome back to the show.
Hey.
How you doing,
Glad to be
girl?
back. I'm good. Getting ready for this whole holiday season. And yeah, I can't wait for it to be over. No Scrooge, but yeah, I can't wait for this thing to be over.
You sound so much better.
So much better.
Oh my God. Guys, I wanted to speak to your lovely fans so bad that I risked my health to speak to you guys. Like, I was fighting back respiratory failure and heart failure and everything, and I needed to get that Fashion Friday in, so I'm glad I'm still here. It's December 21st. It's supposed to be the end of the world today, right?
I know, right?
Yeah, we're still alive.
Hey, you know what? On some, on makeup stuff, if you add the numbers together, they equal number 11. So if you put, I hope I did this right, because now I'm putting myself out there with my non-math skills, but if you do 12, what are we? We're 12, 21, 2012. If you add those numbers together, they end up, in numerology, for the numerologists out there, it ends up being 11, and 11 is a power number. So I don't know. The day's still young. Anything can happen today.
I don't think anything's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen, but who knows? You know, just live day.
Not in a bad way. Not bad. Not like the end of the world, but it's a powerful number. 11 is really a powerful number. I'm into this stuff. So I'm talking about a positive note.
I'm gonna play 11 in the lottery.
Hey, listen. Look at the numbers. It's 12, 21, 2012. Do you see that? That's crazy.
I'm gonna play in the lottery too, and if I hit, I gotta give y'all a piece.
I want my money.
Exactly. There you go.
I want my money, or it's really gonna be the end of the world.
That is funny. Well, it's definitely glad to have you back on Fashion Fridays.
And you sound so much better.
Oh, thank you. You guys sound so much better too. I can actually hear you.
Thank you. Well, let's jump right into it. Now, one of the questions, that everyone's been asking is, what is the appropriate, type of attire or makeup that you should be wearing around Christmas and New Year's season? Now, do you have to dress in, reds and greens and yellows to celebrate Christmas and all the different holidays that's going on? Or can you just do, basic makeup? What's the attire for Christmas parties, shall I say?
Okay, so this is for Christmas parties. It all depends on what type of company you work for. Like, if you're going to just a Christmas party, not in the neighborhood or like at a club or wherever the kids partying now, you can do anything. I really like the sparkly liners and Urban Decay, which is a company that you find this cosmetic company in Sephora most likely, or you can always find it online. Those indie companies like that, they make really beautiful, glittery eyeliners. So you don't even have to change your routine so much. You can just, instead of wearing a black liner, you can, wear a glittery green liner, especially if you have hazel eyes, that'll pull up the color in your eyes. So you can just have fun with sparkly eyeliners. Yeah, if you want to wear, red shadow with a little glitter on it, or gold shadow, or silver, this is the time to do it. This is festive. Everything is about being festive and having a good time and just, being in the holiday spirit. So this is the time to have fun. It's like a prettier version of Halloween.
Now, what's the best kind of, glitter eyeliner or, glitter liquid eyeliner? Because I've used, some different kinds of glitter eyeliner, and it doesn't necessarily turn out to be glittery. It just turns out to be silver on my eye, and it's not cute. Or I do the liquid kind, and it turns out to be just so watery and it doesn't stick. So what is the best kind of, you know, glittery eyeliner or glittery liquid eyeliner to use?
Well, there's like a couple ways to do it. I'm going to go back to Urban Decay because it's a fun company. So they have like fun colors. So I would go with Urban Decay, and they have lots of different eyeliners that are, they're liquid liners, and they usually have like colors like blues, electric blues, and violets, greens, bronzes, and gold. And they really do, you do see the beautiful, like what you want to do is do like a nice basic eyeshadow, like a good, like maybe it's like something that looks very close to your own skin tone, just to even out the skin tone on your lid, which I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes your lid gets a little oily, and if you put the eyeliner on with no shadow or no base, then the eyeliner can start to run. So you always want to prep your eye, no matter what. Even if you just wear, like, let's just say you don't want to do the eyeshadow and you just have concealer and powder. You can do concealer on your eye, just with your index finger, and pat it onto your eye, put like a press powder over it with a big brush, and then do your eyeliner, and your eyeliner will last. Or you can do, I'm just giving you tips on how to make your eyeliner last. Or you can do an eyeshadow base, and that's it. Sometimes people use eyeshadow bases, which are basically like primers. And think about it like I think I probably said this before, but think about it as if you're painting a room in your house. Before you put the paint on, you put a primer on, and you let that dry, then you put the color on. The primer just sets the tone for how that paint is going to adhere to the wall and how you're going to get the perfect coloring. Because, you know, the color won't bleed or fade into the original color. So that's the same, you know, I guess the same basis as using an eyeshadow primer. And you know what? A lot of eyeshadow primers kind of absorb oil, so you won't have that oily, greasy lid that usually happens to a lot of people towards the end of the day. And it'll help stop the eyeliner from running. So do an eyeshadow primer or an eyeshadow base. It's pretty much the same thing. And do your glittery liners, and they should stay. Or if you want to go to good old trusty MAC Cosmetics, MAC Cosmetics has a product called Fix It. And it's something that you kind of like, I use it in many ways. I use it to kind of set makeup. So after I do a whole makeup, a full makeup look, which is eyes, lips, foundation, powder, etc. After the whole look is done, I'll spray the entire face with this liquid, and it'll set the makeup.
Is it kind of like hairspray for your face?
This product called, I'm sorry?
Is it kind of like hairspray for your face, but not necessarily hairspray, but...
Yeah, but no, it's similar. It's kind of like hairspray for your face, in a way, but, you know, it's not sticky like that. It's like, you feel like you're spraying your face with Avion Mist spray, like a water, but it really sets your makeup, and it kind of helps take away that powdery look. If you have to set your makeup with powder, you spray it on, and it kind of makes your skin look dewy, but it also helps the makeup last all day.
Oh, okay.
And so that's, yeah, it's a great product, but you can also use it to help you turn an eyeshadow into a liner. So let's just say you have a sparkly eyeshadow, and it's in a powder form. You can take your Fix It, dip your eyeliner brush, like a very thin brush, into the Fix It, and then then after you do it in the Fix It, put it on the eyeshadow, and then take the eyeshadow, put it on your eye. That actually helps your eyeshadow stay. Or you can just take glitter that's made for your eyes, and you can still use the Fix It. Dip the brush in the Fix It, then dip the brush in the glitter, and then use that as eyeliner, and it'll stay. And it's so pretty. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Okay, that sounds cute.
I remember you actually saying, you know, it's kind of like putting a primer base on.
Right. I mean, because, you know, your face is a canvas, just like a paper is a canvas, or canvas is a canvas. You still have to prime it. Like, a wall is porous, just like skin, and a lot of walls have these little, you know, a lot of people, if you go into a new house, or if you, let's just say you're buying a house, and you like the house, but you don't necessarily like the paint. You're just not going to go in and after you get your house and just paint a blue room green. You're going to have to put a primer over the blue and then put your paint on. It's the same thing as using a primer for your makeup or for your eyeshadow.
Right.
Same thing.
I mean, it makes sense. You have to have something to hold it because, you know, makeup, once you start sweating, you need something to hold it there. Trust.
So, let me ask you a question.
Right.
All these women, for the holiday, I don't want to walk into a Christmas party. And you know how women think it's because it's the Christmas theme. They got to wear extra red blush or they got to wear green eyeshadow. They don't have to do makeup based around the Christmas colors, right?
Well, you know, I'm a very festive person, so you don't have to, but there are no rules in makeup. The only rule is to artfully apply your makeup and skillfully apply it. Other than that, there are no rules. Like, you know, if you have, like, a black dress on and you want to, like, be in a festive mood, you can use metallics as your color. So you don't have to use red and green, but you can use gold and silvers because those are basically the metals that you see in a Christmas tree. So you can do that. Or if you have like a nude color on, it's something like a beige or a nude, and you want to still be festive, then that's when you can use the color in your face. You just want to have a balance. So you don't want to have a red dress on with red eyeshadow, red lips, and red cheeks. That's
too much.
Saturation. Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, it's Christmas time. What else are you going to wear with your green shadow? You know what I mean? A lot of people are very afraid to wear colors. This is the time when you can have fun. I see nothing wrong with green shadow. As a matter of fact, I love green shadow. And I'm dark. You know what I mean? I'm a chocolate chick. I love wearing green shadow with red lips. I don't care what you say, Jay. It's not about you. It's about me. It's about what I like.
That's true. Hey, I like wearing, you know, like the light blue eyeshadow and the eyeliners. I love wearing blue eyeliner. I don't know why, but I just do. It makes my eyes pop. And I'm a chocolate chick.
Right. But see, well, I mean, yes, it's whatever works. Now, if you're going to wear blue eyeshadow, you know, I would just say, you know, see, a blue eyeshadow is interesting because a lot of times, like, I'll do blue eyeshadow if I'm doing blue jeans. And that may sound crazy, but you can do it in a way where it's not over the top, but you do see the correlation between your outfit and your makeup. You do see that it was, you know, there was thought behind it. It's just all in the way you do it.
Gotcha.
You know, I've done makeup for women where their boys, you know, they come to me, they're like, oh my God, like, I want to, you know, I got to go to this wedding. I want to do makeup, but my boyfriend doesn't like me wearing makeup, so can you kind of like do it where it's not so much? And I'm like, and I do it the same way I do everybody else's. And their man is like, oh, I love her makeup. So it's just more like the way you do it.
Got you. Okay, well, I just, you know, I wanted to throw that out there because it's the holiday time, and I wanted the listeners and the female listeners to know, you know, if it's okay or if it's not. So now I know, and I understand that, you know, women that come out for the holiday, they might use different colors that they may not use on a regular base.
Right, so ladies, you can have fun with your makeup. It's time to get crazy.
Just don't put red on your nose.
Don't do it.
No, we don't want to red nose reindeer makeup. Now, that's not cool, okay?
At all. No red on the nose.
No red on the nose.
No. I'm wrong with you on that, Jay. Like, let's not do that. I mean, some people do go over the top, but these are probably the same people that wear those really horrible Christmas sweaters, you know, with the Christmas trees and the lights. Ooh, some people are just garish. Hey, if you want to be tacky, that's you. We trying to, like, not make it tacky here.
We're trying to help you out.
That being said, you know, you have fun. Makeup is fun. It's not all about being neutral all the time. There's no fun in neutral. Like, you don't want to be pedestrian everywhere you go. You don't want to blend in everywhere you go. Like, it's not about blending in. It's about experimenting. And I really love looking at young girls and the way they wear their makeup. The ones that are experimental, it's pretty interesting to watch because you do see that this person is stepping outside the box. They don't really care what people think about them. They are an individual. So even if it's done poorly, I never judge it. I'm like, okay, you know, she doesn't know how to do it, but I do like that she attempts it. And, you know, as she gets older and the more she does it, she's going to learn how to refine her look. You know, it's like, you know, girls, I'm very much a girl power, and it takes so much to be a woman. And even when something as little as makeup, you get judged on it. You get judged on how you wear your hair, but then how do you stand out if you don't break the mold, if you don't break the mold? How do you stand out? in a sea of 8 million people in New York City. You know what I mean? How do you become an individual? So you have to go ahead with a green shadow. It's Christmas time. Oh well, if they don't like it, they don't have to look at you. Just wink. Make sure you don't do it crazy. You know, keep it on the lid. You don't have to do eyeshadow from the lid to the brow. You can just do it very close. A nice little smoky green, a little on the top, a little on the bottom. Do a lot of mascara, make it pretty. That's it.
Absolutely. Do it, girl.
Absolutely.
You just gave these women confidence, self-esteem.
So, ladies, there you have it. This is the season to be happy and jolly and try new things. Don't be afraid to step outside the box for Christmas or any other holiday.
Your husband or your boyfriend might just like it.
You have to like it. Here, look at you. Let me tell you something. There's nothing better to a man than a new woman. So why not be a new woman for him every day? He doesn't have to go outside. We can see you as a different woman every day.
Absolutely. Throw that makeup on, put them pumps on. You'd be surprised what you do to your man.
Exactly. I'm not a man hater. I love the men. Okay, honey? I love the men. I do makeup to make men happy. And that's really the truth. So, you know.
Sounds good.
Well, we thank you so much. We thank you. You got to come back next week so we can talk about, you know, New Year's and what to wear for New Year's and New Year's colors and things like that.
Yes, we do. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I am going to be in L.A. So I'm going to be in the West Coast for the New Year. So,
okay.
I don't know, maybe we can make some. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Well, we thank you so much.
Keep it locked. We are here on the Good Time Show. That was Tamara Delbridge. Make sure y'all follow her on Twitter. If you have makeup questions, she loves to answer. So hit her up.
Always.